Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata 20. As you may remember, Bhishma and Vidura were discussing the marriages of the young princes. They needed princesses so that they could continue the line of the Kurus. And Bhishma thought that the king of Gandhara had a nice princess, a worthy princess, and so did the king of Madhura Desha. So he said to Vidura, "What do you think of that?" And Vidura said to him, "You are father, mother, guru, everything to us. What you decide for us will be nothing but the best." Bhishma sent word to the Gandhara king. He demurred at first, as the prince Dhritarashtra was blind. But Gandhari, the daughter of the king, assured him that she had no objection to marrying the Kuru prince. Her next action was a great deed of self-denial. She was convinced she should not be better than her lord in any way. She therefore got a piece of silk and bound up her eyes, refusing to see the world which her husband could not see. The king sent his daughter to Hastinapura with his son Shakuni. The marriage was celebrated in the capital city, and Shakuni returned to Gandhara after the wedding of his sister. The king of Madhura kingdom held a Swayamvara for his daughter, who chose Pandu as her husband. Pandu eclipsed all the other suitors by the beauty of his person and by his noble looks. Bhishma was greatly pleased at the thought of the wonderful brides who had come to be the queens of the great Kuru house. Chapter 10, Born of the Sun. King Sura was one of the Vrishnis. He had a son called Vasudeva and a daughter called Pritha. This king had a cousin called Kuntiboja, who had no children. Sura was very fond of his cousin. He was sorry for him because he was childless. He gave his dear daughter, Pritha, to Kuntiboja to be brought up as his own. Pritha was a very beautiful child. Her manners were excellent. She was the most cherished possession of her foster father. She was given the name Kunti. Once, the sage Durvasa came to the capital of Kuntiboja. He was famed throughout the world for his penance and for his temper, too. He wanted to spend a few days with the king. Kunti had been appointed by her father to attend to the wants of the sage. Entrusted with such a difficult task, Kunti conducted herself admirably. Indeed, the sage was so pleased with her that he wanted to grant her a boon. He summoned her to his presence and told her that he would teach her a certain incantation. If she recited it, any deva whom she thought of would come to her. She received the gift with the humility becoming the daughter of a king, and Durvasa went away. The child, she was hardly more than a girl, did not understand what Durvasa meant when he said that the deva whom she invoked would come to her. She was as excited as a child with a new toy. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming, and I hope you come again.